I quit my job. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. I am a quitter. Now, a lot of people, they will, ride it out. They'll tough it out in life. And we're taught that you just need to hang in there. I was never a hanger in there because my mom taught me and my sister, you are never trapped. It's absolutely what we were taught. And in fact, I'm 56 years old, was talking to her a few weeks ago, and she said, you know what, Bubba? You're never trapped. I thought, man alive, it's chasing me my whole life. Well, one of my most spectacular quits was when I went in. I packed the TNT. I wasn't burning the bridge. I was blowing the bridge up. So I went in and told them what was what and how much they were losing and what it was going to be like without me. And I tell you what, lesson was learned. I learned the lesson. I learned the lesson because by the next day I was replaced. Now, when we hear something like that, we're like, yep, that's the way corporate is. It wasn't corporate. It was a small little deal. And the other thing is that we get in our minds about what it's going to be like when we quit. And it's usually us that learns the lesson. So we have to go in with a little more humility, right? So if I'm going to quit today, I've got a different outlook and different approach. Before I quit, I'll sit. Before I quit, I sit. So quit stands for question, understand, impact, and thankfulness. So I'm going to give them with the questions. Well, questions that are for myself, my ego, and for my soul, what my real core is. And myself tends to get in the way because it gets prideful, it gets arrogant, it thinks that I'm in the right and everybody else is in the wrong. So I start asking questions like, what's the trigger? Why am I feeling like this? Do I need a shift or a lift? Maybe what I really need to do is just be in a different department. Or maybe I need a little bit of a different alignment to lift me up to another level. I don't need to quit at all. Is this a people, a proficiency, or a passion problem? So sitting with those questions. Is this just me? Maybe I'm the issue. After a handful of quits, I realize that I'm in every single situation. I'm the one that really needs to be making the changes. See, that's more of a soul question. Is it me? Self doesn't want to admit that it's me. But the soul goes, yeah, you know what? You got a track record. There's a pattern of who is contributing here. Is there something unjust that I must get away from? So there's a lot of talk today about toxic workplaces, and those do exist, but also it's really just sometimes we're just immature and we're not getting our way. And so we start saying that it's toxic because my feelings got hurt. Let's be real careful with that. What is a loving way to quit? This is a soul question because myself, I don't want to quit lovingly unless I've actually got something else lined up and it's amicable. But if it's a hard quit, if it's a mean quit, then I need to think of how can I quit lovingly? And even in a good quit, what's the love involved? And then what work, if I don't have anything lined up, what work would bring me peace? Lots of times it's like, what are you passionate about? What do you love? What brings you peace? Think about working from peace simply from passion. So Q is question. The U is understand. Understand the needs. What's my timeline? Give yourself at least 6 months to think about it, to plan. And not a mean plan. I'm not trying to escape something, but I'm moving towards something, hopefully. How long can I survive? Let's say that I'm going to be out here without any money. I've made some quits without money. My wife was not pumped about it. So you've got to make sure you're being wise enough to plan for the future. And then also, what is the first step? What's the first step? If I haven't really moved in that direction, what's the first step that I need to take? The I in quit is for impact on others. This is, again, an area that I was not stellar in. Who will be affected at work and how? Maybe I really am dependent on, and I do need to give more than a 2-week notice, and I do need to be thoughtful about my colleagues and about others there at the workplace. So that's something to consider. And then who will be affected among my friends and family or people depending on me financially? Are they depending on my stability? And I do something crazy, does it shake them up a little bit? All these are good considerations. It doesn't mean that you can't make the quitting decision. Just be considerate. The T is for thankfulness. And this is tough if it's a quit that I can't wait to get away from. I am thankful for this job because. and list out some genuine gratitude and genuine thankfulness. I'm thankful that I have learned X. Write down everything you've learned. I've gotten equipped by several positions that I've had and quit. I'm thankful that I have met. Who is it that's going to be maybe a lifelong connection? Someone's going to help you get the next job. Who have you met that you're thankful for? So, thankful for this job. I'm thankful I've learned. I'm thankful I've met. So those are the things in quit: question, understand, impact, and thankfulness. So what are some ways that you may know that can help other people quit? Maybe comment based on that. Or what are some other things to be considered before somebody is thinking about quitting? Think about those things as well and maybe put those in. Or if you've got a quitting story you want to share, please subscribe. Click the notifications to get alerts. Go to paulbevans.com. Sign up for the 1010 Life Letter. Appreciate you. And if you're a quitter like me, let's just do it the right way. Be blessed.